Hey, what's going on, you guys? The autumn apocalypse is upon us, and this is your athlete briefing. All right, so workout number one is going to be the gauntlet. The gauntlet is going to be for time. It's going to be 200 wall balls broken up between yourself and your partner. But every single time the wall ball drops or you want to switch with your partner, you have to complete 5 shuttle runs before we switch or pick up the wall ball. Those 5 shuttle runs will be increasing in distance on every single rep. The first one being 8 feet, the second one being 12 feet, then 16, 20, and then 24. On that last shuttle run, you can either tag your partner in, they can go knock out their set of wall balls, or you can go head back over to the wall ball to continue on with your next set. Okay, so movement standards for workout number one. For the wall ball, pretty straightforward. We're looking at full depth on the squat, and we're also looking at the wall ball making contact above your designated height, 10 feet for the guys, 9 feet for the ladies. For the shuttle run, we're looking at 3 points of contact on every single turn. As soon as you drop, you can start, continue on past that first cone, but every single time we turn, we have to turn and touch the floor behind that cone to continue on. And we're going to do that for every single cone, going back and forth until you finish tagging your partner in. And on that tag, you do not have to touch. You can just tag your partner in and then they can go to the wall ball. But if you are continuing to go back to the wall ball, you do have to do that 3-point touch at the very last shuttle run to go back to that wall ball. Workout one will have a 10-minute cap. All right, guys, so the second workout is going to be the beast. The beast is going to be for max repetitions. It's going to be 3 6-minute AMRAPs with 1 minute of rest in between each one. The first 6-minute AMRAP is going to be max calories on the rower. The second 6-minute AMRAP is going to be max lateral burpees over that rower. And then the third is going to be max ground overhead. This workout, just like every other workout, will have that non-working partner in that tag zone. So whenever partners want to tag in and tag out, they're going to have to come up to the zone, physically tag their partner, and then that partner can go to whatever movement that they are on to continue on with those reps. Okay, so movement standards going into workout number 2. For the rower, it's going to be pretty obvious, pretty straightforward. We're just looking for calories on that monitor. For the lateral burpees over the bar, athletes are going to have to lay down laterally along with that bar. We just want to make sure RX teams are jumping over that bar. Scale teams can step over. And obviously we just want to make sure chest is touching the floor on every single repetition. Now moving on to the barbell, any variation of that ground overhead is permitted in the workout. So if we want to power snatch the bar up or squat snatch, that is fine. If you guys want to power clean or squat clean to get the bar to the shoulders and then go into a push press, push jerk, or a split jerk, every variation is fine. We just want to make sure the bar is starting from the floor and then finishing in a locked out position overhead. Each 6-minute AMRAP in the workout number 2 will also be scored individually. So there are 3 scores up for grabs in workout number 2. All right, last but not least, workout number 3 is the reaping. The workout is going to be for time. It's going to be 2 rounds, starting off with 20 box jump overs into 30 dumbbell snatches to 20 toes to bar, back to 20 box jump overs, 30 dumbbell snatches, 20 chest to bar pull-ups. Just like all the other workouts, non-working partner is going to be in the tag zone while the other partner is going to be in their lane, chipping through the box jump overs, the gymnastics, or those dumbbell snatches. All right, so getting into the movement standards for workout number 3, starting off with the box. So for the box jump overs, it is going to be a 2-foot takeoff. We want to make sure both feet get to the top of the box, and then we can either jump off or step off, getting into that next repetition. For the scale teams, you can step over. If you want to jump, you can jump. Stepping is permitted. For the dumbbell snatch, dumbbell is going to be starting on the floor, finishing in a locked out position overhead, centered over the body. So just make sure we're not too far out in front or behind us or out to the side or anything crazy. Just want to make sure from the floor, overhead, strong locked out position. For those toes to bar and chest to bar pull-ups, we are going to go open standards on both of these movements. So for the toes to bar, RX teams starting in a strong locked out position. We want to make sure those feet are starting behind the pull-up bar and then both making contact with that pull-up bar. Scaled teams, it's going to be a knee raise, so starting full locked out extension. We want to make sure we're getting those knees above the hips. For the chest to bar pull-ups, we just want to make sure we're starting each repetition in a locked out position and then finishing chest in contact with the bar. Scale teams are going to be doing a jumping pull-up from wrist height, chin over the bar. Workout 3 will have a 14-minute cap.